I'm just scared that with Dahlia coming with Skirk, because Skirk is the more anticipated character, Hoyo might make Dahlia a sucky 4-star. Well, first things first, what is this 4-star slander? I love 4-stars. 4-stars are great. There's so many characters, there are so many 4-stars that aren't quote-unquote sucky. I think a lot of Genshin players, and this isn't really directed towards you, Ghosty, but a lot of just gacha players in general need to get this, like, idea out of their head that being a 4-star is bad.
Do you hear
I
that?
don't know where this
like
is
an
coming
animal.
from. Like, obviously, yes, they're not as
maybe I'm
great
just
as
hearing
5-stars. I think when we get into, like, the idea or the rhetoric that a 4-star is bad, Genshin's gonna end up like Honkai Star Rail. And if you don't know what's happening in Honkai Star Rail, just kiss 4-stars goodbye forever. You'll never get another 4-star in your life. Every banner, every character is gonna be a 5-star. Guys, you can't say 4-stars are bad when the last 4-star was Lanya and she was very good. Well, or Aoife. Aoife's really good and he's fun. Okay, this is my opinion. I have the most fun with 4-stars. In just my opinion, I don't. You guys may think a completely different way. Oh, Yansan too. My opinion is that I have the most fun with 4-stars, and I hate the rhetoric, or I hate the like conversation of, oh, 4-star equals bad. But it's just not true. Like, I promise you, your characters wouldn't be doing the damage they would be doing if they didn't have their 4-star supports. I just don't like this idea of, oh, this new character's coming out, I hope they're not a 4-star. Why? What does that change? My main is Yao Yao. I mained Xiangling before I mained Yao Yao because I don't care about damage. To me, a main is like who I have the most fun with, and I don't know, I keep on my team. And then when Yao Yao came out, or when it was announced, I could not care more or less if she was a 4-star or a 5-star. Regardless, I said, she's coming home. And the same with Yansan. I was like, oh my god, Yansan coming home? Heck yeah, I don't care if she's a 4-star or a 5-star. Because 4-stars get boring designs. Wait, are you trolling? I can't tell. It's so hard to read chat when they're trolling me and when they're not. We can't be serious. Are we being serious? Exhibit B. Exhibit C. We can't.
I got some candy.
He's just a white clothed cowboy. Let's be real. Do you play Genshin Impact? You see this and you think he's a white clothed cowboy? I think even if I didn't play this game, right from the get-go, I could tell he's a doctor from a very obvious standpoint. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But because there was this one tweet that was going around on Twitter, and they were saying, because people are upset that in Amphorius, all of the characters that got dripped are 5-stars. And someone quoted it and they were like, well, because they're all demigods. A 4-star, making them a 4-star would be the worst thing to happen to them. And that's just not true. It's just not true. Like, look at Misha. Misha in Honkai Star Rail is literally Mikhail. Look at Natasha. You know, look at Shui Yi and Hanya. Those are some of the most lore prevalent characters, yet they're 4-stars. I don't use any 4-star in Honkai Star Rail, so no skin off my back. Well, first of all, Vera, if you want your characters to do more damage, I highly recommend you should build your 4-stars, but that's up to you. But the other opinion is it's also kind of like a Honkai Star Rail problem, because arguably Honkai Star Rail just doesn't release 4-stars, you know? Honkai Star Rail's cookie with 4-star kits in 2.0. Gallagher for 1. Molza was fun. March. Oh yeah, Imaginary March. Misha is like the one unit can actually reliably freeze, and if freeze doesn't work well. I just think it's like, I don't know. And it's not just Genshin. It's just the idea behind 4-star equals bad is just bonkers to me. But also just to, I don't know, to make the objective statement that 4-star equals bad just isn't true. You're fine to just not like him. But you know what I mean? I just think 4-star is showing that 4-star characters are pointless and every character could be a 5-star. Are they pointless though? Because I think a lot of characters that are 4-stars are supports too. You know, like look at Bennett. Bennett, before Fiorina came out, or even with Fiorina, is one of the best supports in the game. You know what I'm saying? And Xingqiu still reigns true to being one of the best supports in the game. Yeah, Wuwa also has a 4-star problem. I got Sima Kanish and Sima Clarin pulling for Chevrez. This sucks. I will always say, don't wish for a 4-star. It's just not worth it. You know, wait till they give them out for free, or because we have so much time left in Genshin. Well, I guess maybe not now, but I think this game will run for a long time, and you've got time. What about the 4-star problem? What 4-star problem? I don't think Genshin has a 4-star problem. Okay, Star Rail, however, that's different. They have a 4-star problem. I don't think Genshin has a 4-star problem right now, though. I won't lie. I think their ratio to how often they release a 4-star to a 5-star is actually pretty good. I don't know. I also think... I'm gonna say it anyway. My other hot take on because it's not a hot take, because it's true. There is an issue trying to get a 4-star on their release, like IFA and whatnot. But my advice for you is to just not get constellations when they come out. You could go for a like 1, right? And yes, I agree. Trying to get 1 is easier said than done. You could go 100 wishes and not get the 1 4-star. I agree. That is a problem. But I will also tell you, don't wish for said 4-star. They're gonna be free. You could possibly get them from standard. You could possibly get them from weapon banner. You don't need constellations of them right off the bat. I think my hot take of it also is that if you play this game long enough, you'll get them. I think it's a deeper internet and creator problem of pushing big numbers and meta. I'm not going to disagree with that. I will always say nothing grinds my gears more than like those YouTube videos and like posts that go, you need C2 IFA. You need C2 IFA for him to do any sort of damage. Skirk, terrible, unless you have her C4. Like, that's just not true. Like, it's just not. It's just not. Are they probably better at a constellation level? Yes! Nobody's arguing that. But you don't need them off the bat. Get them on a rerun. Get them later. You take your friggin' time. You know, you don't need to get constellations of characters right off the bat, especially 4-stars. Issue with that is some 4-star constellations are where a bulk of their power comes from, and if you're like me, you never get the ones you want for anything. I only ever get the same 4 stars. I mean, that also might just be like a free-to-play issue. I don't know. That's just gacha, you guys. I mean, yes, I would also agree the probability of an upped 4-star should be better. I'm not going to disagree with that. Or like maybe they have some kind of system of, okay, you got this one, so they're less upped. Now these two are more upped, and then it's like a rotation. But like, I also just, I don't know. I wish I had something better to tell you guys, and I wish I had something nicer to say, but that's just gacha. You know? That's what it is. That's you're gambling. You know, you're gambling for a character. Nothing is guaranteed. And that's why I will always tell you guys, be careful with your money. Be careful, especially if you're free to play. Don't succumb to spending money. And I will always tell you guys, it's gacha, it's gambling at the end of the day. And if you feel the need that you need this character, you don't. It's okay. It's okay. But, something that nobody's saying is a good, easy way around this, simply, is to rotate the banner. Or rotate the shop more often. That's really the easiest way around this. Is to rotate the shop more often so people have an opportunity to just get a character at will that aren't the said Mondstadt characters constantly, that people probably already have C5 or C6. That at the end of the day, that's probably the best thing that they could do in this moment and time. But I wish I had something better to tell you. It's gambling at the end of the day. I mean, you're free to do whatever you want to do with your money and your Freemos. I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you advice if you want to take it. You know, it's whether you want to take it or not, that's so up to you, and I won't be offended regardless. But all I can do is give you advice. And I mean, again, if you pay, like if you spend money, if you're a whale, this conversation kind of doesn't really affect you. But if you're free to play and you are unhappy with like the 4-star rate ups, 2 things I would suggest. Okay, there's a couple, so bear with me. 1, don't wish for constellations on new banners. Don't. Wait for them to come back. Put whatever amount of wishes you want in on that banner for the 5-star, and then stop. Like a good rule of thumb, like let's say you don't want Escoffier, but you wouldn't mind having her, but you're really just wishing for Aoife. My rule, wish until you get a 5-star. If you didn't mind, I don't recommend wishing on banners if you don't want the 5-star. If you don't want the 5-star, skip it. It's just not worth it. I've seen people go up to 400 wishes and not get the new character or the 4-star that they want. It's the sad truth. But the fact of the matter is if you don't mind the character of the 5-star and you want to wish for a 4-star, wish and stop when you get a 5-star. And then save up those wishes, and then wait till they are free on an event. Genshin does this all the time, where they give out free characters during events. They do a lot of rotations for free characters. I would argue almost every 4-star has been free at some point. Another thing I recommend that not a lot of people do is that, whenever Genshin comes out with those surveys, put in the surveys that you would like for them to rotate the shop. I bet you that's something that's not even in their wheelhouse, I bet you that's something that they're not even thinking of, maybe the fan base would like this, So take use of those surveys. I know it's so much easier said than done. Like a lot of people go, oh, they don't listen to the surveys. Well, you never know. Right? You never know. Just put it in there. Every survey without fail, I have put artifact loadouts. And one of these days, they're going to listen to me. I also put Build-A-Bear collab, but they have not listened to that one either. Take it easy. Don't wish for 4-stars on the release. And just remember, at the end of the day, it truly is gambling. And it sucks, and it's not fun, and it's unfair, but really that is gambling.